Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive once again. It's playoff basketball action. I'm Jason Grove with Lance Rock. It's the Perham Yellowjackets, the number 2 seed in Section 8 AA, taking on the number 7 seeded Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines. And what should be a fun game. These two teams met earlier in the season, and it was the Yellowjackets outlasting the Wolverines in that one, winning the game. What ended up being a 21-point spread, but the Wolverines were without the services of Jada Dykoff. They're hoping she'll be able to go tonight, battling an injury. But as you can tell, Lance, it's playoff time. The crowd is starting to file in early, and it's going to be an energized crowd here in the Hive.
Well, one of the things I always think when I'm coaching, and I think a lot of coaches feel the same way, you throw the records out the door. You throw a lot of what happened during the regular season right along with it. You got to start like you're 0-0. And that for the Yellowjackets, I think, has to be the mentality they take through this whole tournament. We're going to go one game at a time. Our biggest opponent is the one warming up across from us, and we know right well, Jason, that Coach Jordan Cressup and his staff are going to have these Lady Wolverines ready to play, and if the Yellowjackets hesitate, they'll sense that, and they're going to put the pedal to the metal as well. So I'm expecting a really good game, but I hope the Yellowjackets really come out early and maybe set that tempo, set their pace, and get themselves going really early tonight.
I was talking with the voice of the Wolverines for K-Wad a little bit earlier about Jordan Cressup, and you just know he's one of those coaches that's going to have a game plan. He's not one of those that will stick to a certain type of defense or offense. He's going to do what works, and he's really got this Wolverines team clicking. They picked up a nice victory over Barnesville to start the postseason run off. They knocked them off 53-47, trailed a lot of that game in the first half, but took over in the second half, and they were led in that game by Peyton Gravel. She ended up with 21 points, and it was a much better second half, he said, going in to this one tonight against the Yellowjackets. We'll take a break, take a look, update your bracket for you, and much more here as the 549 pregame show rolls along from the Hive. It's Section 8 2A basketball.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota, a great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit OttertailLakesCountry.com.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. We thank you for tuning in to our pregame show here on the 549 Media Network. We'll take a look at a couple of brackets. First of all, for the girls, you can pencil in one of the teams right now in the Section 8 2A bracket. It's Frazee knocking off East Grand Forks by a score of 77-68. They await the winner of this one. That will be at 7:45 in Concordia at Concordia Moorhead, which will be a fun one. If the Yellow Jackets are the ones to advance tonight, we'll have that for you, unless we're told otherwise. But as of right now, we're planning on going with the Yellow Jackets all the way till a potential state tournament if they are able to make that run. Other games taking place tonight, all 7 o'clock starts. DGF taking on Hawley, Monaga taking on Pelican Rapids, and of course, you have the Yellow Jackets taking on Wadena-Deer Creek. That's your girls' basketball bracket. Today, the boys' basketball seeds were announced as well. We'll take a quick look at those. The Yellow Jackets earn a 4 seed. Will be at home taking on Crookston. That one's coming up on March 5th, tip at 7 o'clock. And if they win, they would be at home again taking on either DGF or Wadena-Deer Creek. That would be here at the Hive. If the Yellow Jackets were able to win their first one, they would have 2 home games to start the postseason.
Well, thanks to the QRF, it made us look pretty smart. A lot of what we talked about last night came to fruition here as the seedings came out. I think it's going to be a really great. I think this game here is going to kick off some really great games coming up. And once you get to that Concordia and you're in that semifinals with the Final Four, I think it's going to be just a dynamic ladies tournament, Jason, and one of these two teams are really going to add to that mix because we're going to see two really good teams tonight.
Indeed, that we will, but we'll get back to that as our pregame show rolls on. Lance, I know I kind of consider you and Jesse our 549 Media wrestling gurus, and I know you have some exciting news to share for Yellow Jacket fans.
Well, absolutely. We talked about last night, team taking 5th. Congratulations to Coach Dave Vetch and his staff. They're the Section 8 AA Coach of the Year, Kyle Trout, the assistant coach. Today in individuals, they started out with 7 individuals, 3 wrestled and moved on. Sam Royko, congratulations, 9th grader, comes in 6th place. He ran into some really tough competition, but just did a phenomenal job down there at the state tournament and just took everything in at 6th. Eli Royko, his older brother, a junior, came in 3rd, was knocked off by the runner-up earlier and then came back and really looked good. And then hats off to Tegan Detloff. Punched his ticket into the finals last night with a really good win and capped it off in almost a no-doubt type fashion. He took a early lead and then just kept on holding and kept on going. And so Tegan Detloff, state champion, bringing home that trophy back to the Yellow Jacket territory, and couldn't be prouder of him and all of the Yellow Jackets. But for sure today, Sam, Eli, and Tegan, way to go, young men. You did us proud. Last champion since Brian Ramos won one a few years ago, and time sure goes by faster than I think. But again, congratulations to Coach Vetch and his staff, to all the wrestlers. Tegan Detloff, his family, super proud of you, all of you. It was a fun one to watch.
And I echo those sentiments of Lance Rock there. Congratulations to the Perham wrestlers and the program for their success. We'll be back, come back, and get you set up for the Yellow Jackets and the Wolverines here from the Hive.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years. insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials, we're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team and United Community Bank is my bank.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome back into the Hive. A good crowd starting to file in for this one between the Yellowjackets and the Wolverines. And the Section 8 2A quarterfinal here from the Hive. We'll take a look at our team comparison. Yellowjackets again coming in at 21-4 overall, scoring at 73.6 points per game, allowing just 49 a game. On the other side, Wadena comes in 19-8 overall, 12-2. They finished second in the Park Region Conference. The Yellowjackets finished third in the Heart of the Lakes. Both teams, interesting ends to the regular season, both suffering losses, one to DGF, one to Frazee on the Wadena-Deer Creek side, but they bounced back with a 53-47 victory. And one thing you could say about a head coach Cressup team, you know they're going to defend.
And proof's in the pudding right there as you look at your screen. Points allowed 42.7. I don't care what league, what you're in. If you're holding teams to figure that in my math, 21 points about per half, you're doing a fantastic job. That's 7 3-pointers. We've seen the Yellowjackets hit more 3-pointers than that in a half, let alone just in scoring. So defense is going to happen, and Jason, as we talked at that break, it's going to be an interesting matchup night, I think, for both teams, just for the fact of size. When I looked at the height of the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, I knew they were tall, but when you're going 6 foot, 5'11", 5'11", 5'10", as 4 of your 5 starters, that causes some matchup problems. Now, on the other hand, the quick, elusive guards of the Yellowjackets, are you able to cover them and cover the style that Coach Super and his staff want to play? Interesting facts for tonight.
And when these two teams matched up early in the year, it was very early in the season, and the Yellowjackets were able to wear down the Wolverines a little bit with their depth and their bench. Also, come playoff time, you see teams kind of shorten that a little bit. Wolverines might be forced to due to injury. We've seen Jada Dykoff on the floor warming up. She's a game-time decision for this Wolverine squad battling that injury. But we watched them in the early shoot-around at 6, as the teams are allowed on the floor for 20 minutes to shoot around, and we kind of see them warming up. And I think she's going to probably try to give it a go tonight.
Well, and it might just be spurts, but that alone is really going to help out Coach Jordan Cressup and the Wolverines. She's a good player. She can shoot the basketball. She handles it extremely well. But watching both teams shoot the basketball, this could be a really fun night. And it might boil down to just what you said, Jason. The team who defends better or reacts or changes up what they need to do might be the victor tonight. But you got to like how the Yellowjackets have been playing. They have they've kind of jumped on board on the wings of Kaya Anderson, and she's led them night in and night out. It's not always the scoring column that I look at. It's how she gets into the lane, distributes, and creates really easy shots, not unlike what Cypress Steele did last night for the Yellowjackets. Once you break down a defense, you can create some mismatches for your teammates, and that's what she's really good at.
That will definitely play a role. And on the other side, Wadena-Deer Creek, led by Peyton Gravel at 13.2 points per game, is a key player. She can show that she can shoot from beyond the arc and she can attack inside. Matchups are going to be important in this one.
Yeah, that's the key to the game, I think, is matchup and who can slow down who. You said it the best. Gravel, she's a nightmare matchup because if you want to put someone smaller on her to try to eliminate the three, she's going to go back to the basket, and she's just as comfortable there as she is out by the arc. So, again, fun to think about when you have all of these question marks. That's what makes a great game.
We're going to take a quick timeout, come back. New Horizons Realty starting lineups around the corner right here on the 549 Media Network.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back to the Hive. Again, starting lineups coming up momentarily, brought to you by New Horizons Realty. Both teams finishing up their warm-ups as it's going to be a fun one here in the Hive. Section 8AA Quarterfinals. Lance, quick final thoughts before we get ready for the lineup.
Well, I was putting it on screen. I think the keys of the game is Kaya Anderson. I think if she can get rolling and she gets her teammates with, it's going to be tough to stop the Yellowjackets. I think for the Wolverines, you got to limit possessions, rebound, take care of the ball.
We'll be back. Starting lineups are next here on the 549 Media Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Welcome back to the Hive, and like we always do, we're going to send it down courtside with our public address announcer, Mr. Trevor Seaman.
Officials as assigned by Section 8AA. They are Matt Samuelson, Carson Stumo, and Sam Askegard. Please join us in giving them a hand for their work, because without them, we don't play. Now let's meet our starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll start with the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines. Number 4, a senior, Kennedy Ness. Number 11, a senior, Tori Malik. Number 14, a senior, Ashley Pavick. Number 15, a senior, Lily Parker. And number 40, a junior, Peyton Gravel. Wolverines are coached by assistants Wendy Gravel, Jordan Anderson, and their head coach is Mr. Jordan Cressup. And now the starters for your home team, your Perham Yellowjackets. At 5'3", a sophomore, number 11, Sophie Nelson. A 6' sophomore, number 12, Lauren Jurdy. At 5'5", a sophomore, number 15, Reagan Hemberger. At 5'9", a junior, number 30, Addie Drager. At 5'11", a senior, number 5, Kaya Anderson. Yellowjackets are coached by assistant coaches Michelle Borman, Robbie Cox, and Sophie Olson. And your head coach is Mr. TJ Super.
And once again, we'd like to thank Mr. Trevor Seaman with your New Horizons Realty starting lineups as we get ready to go. This Section 8AA Quarterfinals live here at the Hive. We already know who the winner will face tonight. They'll take on the Frazee Hornets at 7:45 in Moorhead at Concordia University. It's the Yellowjackets and the Wolverines. And a good crowd here on a Saturday night on the short trek up the road for the Wolverines to take on the Yellowjackets. Lauren Jurdy and Peyton Gravel will take the opening tap.
I think opening possessions are going to tell us a lot, Jason, and the tap won by the Wolverines.
They'll get the first possession of the game. Here's Ashley Pavick with it. Left hand, getting pressured right away. Jurdy gets her hand in as the ball goes to Tori Malik. Now Ness with it, looking to drive. To the near side, a three on its way by Pavick is off the side of the iron, and Sophie Nelson gets the long rebound quickly up ahead. It goes to Jurdy. Jurdy backing down, kicks it outside. Hemberger the three. That's good. Reagan Hemberger nails it from beyond the arc, and just like that, the Yellowjackets are off and running.
Full court pressure, trying to speed up the Wolverines, I think, get it into the Yellowjackets pacing.
Now kick back outside, Malik drives baseline. Jurdy meets her, now Anderson gets her hand in there for a deflection. It goes out of bounds. It'll stick with the Wolverines here early going. 17-15 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll try to keep you up to date on the other games as much as we can. As Tori Malik with it now. Malik to the right side. Here's Pavick with it. Pavick spins, cut off there by Nelson. Hands it off for Ness. Kick out, a three-pointer on its way. Misses everything, goes out of bounds. And a shot attempt by Malik. And the Yellowjackets get the possession.
Well, 0 for 2 on three-pointers for the Wolverines. Yellowjackets connect on their first one. That's what you want to see if you're the Yellowjackets. Again, pace of play yet to be determined. I like the full court pressure. That's what the Yellowjackets have lived with all year.
Nelson with it now. Over to Anderson, looking inside. Jurdy trying to back down. Nice job by Gravel, keeping her position. Gets it over to Hemberger. That's going to be a battle to keep her eye on. As it goes to the near side, now Drager gets it stolen away there by Malik. A turnover for the Yellowjackets. That has been a problem this year for the Yellowjackets. Striving, scoop shot. is good. Getting it to roll is Kennedy Ness.
Great answer by the Wolverines defense, creating offense. You got to love that if you're Coach Crescent.
Hamburger drives, kicks. Strager will take the three. It's off the back of the iron, and Gravel there for the rebound.
Better close out that time on Hamburger by the Wolverines, and here we're going to see some defense that leads to a foul on Drager. But again, you saw that already changing for the Wolverines. As soon as Reagan Hamburger caught, it was quick run at her, hand in her face. So we talked about Jordan Cressup changing things up. I've already seen it.
Pavic now to the near side. Here's Lily Parker driving, knifing through off the glass, too strong. Rebound corralled by the Yellow Jackets, and Nelson back the other way. Looking to the right side, Hamburger. They close on her, don't allow her to get a quick catch and shoot on the run. Nelson drives down. Hamburger gets the shot off and hits. She quickly has 6 points as Hamburger hits from deep.
Yeah, it was that nice top screen right there, and it didn't take her long. We've seen it all year. Once that trigger is set, it doesn't take long for the ball to get to the basket.
Gravel with it now to Malik. Malik looking inside there. Yellow Jackets doing a nice job preventing that pass from going down to Gravel in the paint. Malik knifing through in the lane. The ball's on the floor. It's tied up. And the Yellow Jackets eventually do come away with it. Anderson with it. Anderson, the three. It's good. Tyler Anderson. And the three-point party is off and running for the Yellow Jackets. They lead this one 9-2. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back on the 549 Media Network as the Yellow Jackets lead by 7 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back to the Hive. Quick start for the Yellow Jackets, and it's from beyond the arc, but it's happened here on the side of our left where the defense has really come up with some big stops, and there it was Addie Drager battling through and getting that turnover.
Well, and she didn't stop. I think a lot of players would have just kind of given up on that, thinking it was going to be a jump ball call. She didn't, ripped it away. Extra possessions are huge anytime, but especially playoffs.
Full court pressure is broken there by Pavic, but it's now Kaya Anderson meets her, and it goes off of her hands and out of bounds. Will stay with the Wolverines.
That's been the defense of the Yellow Jackets I'm most impressed with right now. Doing an extremely nice job. We'll see what adjustments were made out of this timeout.
Anderson putting pressure on Kennedy Ness. And now with it, Malik, the Yellow Jackets switch. Nelson gets a hand on it as it goes to Pavic. Malik driving baseline, drops it off. Into the game there, that's Ness. Kicks outside. Head fake there by Pavic. Shot clock at 7. She drives through. Nice work getting inside, unable to get the shot to go. And Anderson gets the loose change on the board. Hamburger with it now. Pass batted back to her. Good pressure defense there by Lily Parker. She's assigned with following Hamburger. Use a screen to get to Anderson. She drives, and an offensive foul has been called on Kaya Anderson. She ended up going through and sending Kennedy Ness to the ground. Carly Sweary will check in. That's an interesting one. Yellow Jacket faithful were thinking that the player was out of position and kind of bailed out. Kaya Anderson kind of got bailed out.
And I can see that. I think it was the forearm push-off that what the foul was called. If that's the case, you don't need your feet set if you get that shiver, and I think that was the call.
Hamburger almost got away with one, or may have there, as Malik has it. Now with it, Pavic. Over near side, Gravel. Getting the basketball. Here's Lily Parker. She drives, knifes through, scoops, but is short on the shot.
Boy, back-to-back at the rim, just not finishing. Heartbreakers for the Wolverines right now. Good defense, limiting to one shot.
Anderson gets underneath, draws the foul. The foul will be on Pavic. As she worked to the block, did Anderson, and draws the foul, and will go to the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line, brought to you by Kyle Van Dyke.
physicality to start this Section 8 AA playoff game as bodies are hitting the floor all over the place.
First non-three-pointer point for the Yellow Jackets is a free throw by Kai Anderson, makes it 10-2. Second free throw. Good. And now into the game for the Yellow Jackets will be Nora Rosenthal.
Full court pressure again by the Yellow Jackets. I really think this is to speed up the Wolverines, not to slow them down. They want to get that pace going, their pace again.
Gravel now hands it off, comes back up top. With it, Malik now given there to Sweary. She drives near side. Pavic takes a three off the side of the iron. Long rebound, Nelson again.
Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see some post play out of the Wolverines in this next possession. They've got so much size right now.
Both teams have substitutions at the next whistle. Nelson knifes through, unable to get it to go. Journey crashes hard, put back no good. Rebound to the floor, and it's eventually grabbed by Pavic and the Wolverines. Hansen and Kunza coming in for the Yellow Jackets. Feed inside, and a bucket is good for Tori Malik. She'll get the and one opportunity as Dykoff, as well as Kennedy Ness, will come in for the Wolverines.
And that wasn't your true post play, but that's the concerted effort to get it. They just beat the Yellow Jackets back on D for the first time all night, and I know that's probably a little bit with this substitution right now. Get fresh legs going.
Free throw good at the Horseman free throw line for Malik. 12:51 to go. It's a 6-point lead for the Yellow Jackets after the and one bucket there by the Wolverines. Hansen with it to Anderson, Tough pass inside off the hand of Dirty and out of bounds. They'll go to the Wolverines, and just like that, Addie Drager will check back in.
You mentioned it earlier, Jason, and it's something to really keep track of for the Lady Jackets. They get those streaks where they turn the ball over, and it allows the teams to get back into the game even when you've had a good start. Let's hope this isn't one of many. Let's get back into our offense.
Rosenthal putting the pressure on there on Pavic. Now Gravel with the ball near half court. Drives down, left-hand floater. Too strong. Rebound corralled and grabbed. That is Ashton Kunza with the board. Rosenthal to Drager. She thought about it for a moment. Now we'll go to Anderson in the lane. Knifes through. Floater no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back is good.
Great job by Kaya Anderson sticking with that. Sometimes I think you get fouled and you stop playing, and here's going to be a turnover.
Anderson, the lone senior, definitely wants to have her career extended again on that Concordia floor at Memorial Auditorium and face the Frazee Hornets one more time. Lily Parker back in. The Yellow Jackets lead by 8. On your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, 12 minutes to go in our opening half. Hansen getting pressured right away there by Parker. Comes back to Rosenthal. Kunza with it. Steps back, now will knife through. Floater is good. Nice shot there by Ashton Kunza as she knifes through the lane to make it a 10-point game.
And that's great news for the Yellow Jackets. She kind of plays on emotion. When that first shot goes, look out, you could see many more falling for Kunza.
Averaging 6 points a game for the Yellow Jackets. Off the bench, nice feed there. Dykoff with a nice pass inside. Parker looking for help, comes outside. Gravel takes a three, that's offline. Long rebound's going to go to bounds here on the near sideline. Yellow Jackets led in scoring by Kai Anderson at 16.9 points per game. And Reagan Hemberger at 11.6, and you have Lauren Jurdy inside at just over 10 points per game as well.
Well, and one of the things that I noticed on this last one, you could see the fast break ability of the Yellow Jackets. Wadena-Deer Creek didn't stay underneath waiting for a rebound. They were bailing back to get back on defense.
Rosenthal to Kunza now. Left hand, knifes through, gets bumped, and she will be shooting at the line. Kunza's starting to have a new level of aggression going to the hoop here for the Yellow Jackets off the bench in this first half of this playoff game. Drawing that foul, it's on Pavic, her second. Kunza at the Horseman free throw line. shooting 64.3% at the line. And hits the back iron with the first one at the Horseman free throw line.
Well, the first part of a drive and kick offense is the drive, and she brings that element of being able to get into the lane and then follow through with that free throw there, 1 out of 2. But this is where the Yellow Jackets have really turned this game around, is this full court pressure.
Now the near side, here's Parker. Gets it over to Ashley Pavic. She's on the floor, staying on the floor with 2 fouls. Trying to get the pass inside. It doesn't go. Pilgrim gets the steal. Pilgrim with Dykoff on her. Pilgrim lays it up and in. Claire Pilgrim with her first points of the playoffs on the Yellow Jackets. Lead by 13. We'll take a break on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. It's Perham 18, Wadena-Deer Creek 5. We'll be back.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Welcome back to the Hive. Quick updates. Just down the road, DGF and Holly doing a battle in the quarterfinals as well. It's DGF leading Holly by a score of 15-13, 10 minutes to go in the opening half there.
Well, we'll see what adjustments the Wolverines make. I think they got a pass over the top of this. It's been dribble, and then they dribble right through it. Yellow Jackets kind of leave the side open, but definitely have had a hard time getting into the flow on the offensive end.
Working their way through the lane, getting a good look was Ness, unable to get it to go. Rebound though for the Wolverines, Pilgrim on Dykoff, and Pilgrim gets the steal. Pilgrim with the layup. That's 4 in a row for Claire Pilgrim. And it's now 20-5, and the ball gets tapped out of bounds. And Tori Malik will come in for Dykoff. Corbelde inbound. Again, that pressure right in the grill of the Wolverines. It's Kunza on Pavic, but Pavic gets free across half court and out to the corner for Malik. Malik looks inside. Nice job. Nice seal and a finish there for Kennedy Ness.
And for the Wolverines to get back in, I think they have to do that every time. I called for it a little earlier. Get into that post play. Yellow Jackets not allowing them with that good full court defense.
Hansen thought about it. Now goes to Rosenthal. Over to Kunza. And an offensive foul has been called on Quinn Hansen on the screen as Kunza was looking to rip in the lane. Anderson back in for the Yellow Jackets. Wolverines bringing up court. Looking inside now. Backing down, kick outside out of the hands of Malik and out of bounds. Nice work inside by Pavic to kick it back out. Malik unable to control. Kind of looked like for a moment there that Malik was thinking about driving into the lane as well, or cutting towards the hoop.
Well, I think it's just the Yellow Jackets are speeding up the Wolverines right now. Even there was an off-balance pass. Everything's going the Jackets' way, and it's set up defensively, so just what I would think they want to do.
Pilgrim gets her shot blocked, but now Rosenthal to the floor, gets a steal. Hands it off, driving, Nelson. No good on the layup. Rosenthal inside, now to Anderson. An extra possession for the Yellow Jackets. Kick out 3 for Nelson is good. Sophie Nelson, the corner 3 after the nice defensive play by Nora Rosenthal.
Well, you can tell how Coach Super has these ladies ready and to value every possession. Here's another one going to go back. Every single loose ball, there's 2 to 3 Lady Jackets diving after it. you got to like that look if you're Coach Super.
Yellow Jackets lead 23-7. Anderson with the inbound. Nelson with it. Over to Pilgrim. Pilgrim, the entry feed to Jurdy. Jurdy too strong. And now Nelson gets bumped out of bounds. And there's going to be a foul. She kind of looked right at the official like, what do you expect me to do? And the foul will be called on Wadena-Deer Creek. That's on Pavic. That's her third. Dykoff in for her. As head coach Jordan Kretzel has to go further into that bench now with foul trouble on Pavic. Nelson drives, gets cut off, comes back up top. Here's Pilgrim all the way around the perimeter. Anderson will drive into the lane. Pull-up jumper in and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Ness. Up ahead for Sweary, too strong and tall for Sweary, the 5'6", 8th grader. With 8:32 to go, that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Jason, is there a quicker player on the floor than Sophie Nelson? She just seems to be everywhere. Every time you look, things she shouldn't be able to do, she does.
And she gets the assist on the three by Kaya Anderson, and the Yellow Jackets lead 26-7, but now a foul in the backcourt on Claire Pilgrim. Now Hemmerger back into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets lead 26-7 on a bit of a run in this one with 8:13 to go. Parker drives, drops it off. Ness into the lane, poked away by Nelson. Hemberger comes up with it, up for Jurdy, just too far into the Wadena-Deer Creek student section.
Well, and I think the Wolverines are just trying to get too far to the basket. If they stop, I think they're going to get a shot about 2 feet, kind of like Kaya Anderson did on a possession or two ago. Don't go all the way into the mess. Take that shot before you get there.
Ness now hands it off, driving into the lane. Sweary kicks it out. Parker now. Dykoff calling for it. But Hemmerger does a nice job. Nice feed now into the lane, but losing the basketball was Sweary. Here's Rosenthal, the corner. Hemmerger left open. She launches off the back iron. Gravel gets the rebound. Thought she was going to draw a foul there. As it goes cross court to Dykoff. Anderson closes. Floater from her off the glass is good.
And a much needed basket there for the Wolverines. I almost think you got to get Gravel into the post now. Try to slow this game down again.
Parker gets a steal, gets fouled, has an and one.
Or do that. That was a good play as well. But I think going back to that, I think get Gravel underneath the basket. Try to draw some fouls, slow the game back down a little bit for the Wolverines. Pick away at that. If you can get to the free throw line, get some points with the clock stop. Ultimately, that's what it's going to boil down to.
Olivia Phillips and Addie Dranger back in. Good to see Phillips. I know you talked about she played a little bit at that DGF game coming off of that hand injury. Free throw no good at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Hemmerger with it. She will fire the three. That's offline. Rebound skying in is Anderson. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound to the floor. The ball's still to the floor. The Yellow Jackets come away with it. Now the feed to Phillips inside. Nice through, tough shot off the bottom of the backboard, but she's fouled. And she'll shoot two.
And it's been amazing. Every one of what I would consider a 50-50 loose ball, the Yellow Jackets have gotten, and that just boils down to hustle and being ready to go. And that is a reflection of how Coach Super has them ready tonight.
Phillips gets that to go. The Yellow Jackets having a solid night so far at the Horseman free throw line. 4 of 5. And that one's no good. So near side, Dranger inside, Phillips left wide open, and she puts it up and in.
Again, Kaya Anderson sets that up with keeping that ball alive, and the Yellow Jackets have just done a phenomenal job of that tonight.
Here's Gravel looking things over. Inside it goes. Kick out to the corner. Sweary left open. Off the iron, no good. Rebound grabbed by Drager. Nelson will bring it up court. Inside looking there. It's stolen away. And coming away with it is Sweary. To the near side, Ness gets cut off. Gravel goes left hand to the block. Looks for help. Nope, turnaround jumper, but she traveled.
Going to create her own post move down there, trying to get to the block. I still would like to see her get, I think she can facilitate under there, even if she's not getting her shot. She's going to draw enough attention from the Yellow Jackets. She may create some open looks for these Wolverines.
Anderson drives Nelson in the lane. Bounce pass there for Phillips. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson will take the three and hit the three as she buries her third three-pointer of the game. And now a steal by Nelson. Nelson the floater off the back iron. Rebound corralled by Nelson. Comes back outside. Anderson will reset. No, she'll launch a three and hit. Kaya Anderson back-to-back triples as the Yellow Jackets stretch the lead to 35-11. We'll be back on the 549 Media Network. Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Welcome back to the Hive, and the TJ Super offense has been clicking for back-to-back days here in the Hive. A couple of big three-pointers here for the Yellow Jackets. Kaya Anderson with 4 three-pointers on the day. Reagan Hemmiger has 2. Sophie Nelson has 1. As the three-point party continues to roll on for the Yellow Jackets, leading by 24 here in the opening half.
It's almost like there's 7 Yellow Jackets on the floor playing defense right now. They just are covering up every passing lane and making it so difficult for the Wolverines.
Nice work through the lane there by Peyton Gravel for her first bucket of the night. And you could just see, watching it at home, how difficult it was there for Gravel to get that shot to drop, as Anderson on the other side draws the foul, and Kennedy Ness on her drive to the hoop.
Well, and you can tell the effort tonight is for the Yellow Jackets that every shot's going to get contested and every loose ball is going to be theirs.
Ashley Pomick back in, and this is one of those moves that Coach Cressup has to kind of go to. She's one of their key players, even though she has 3. And now a foul there on Sweary. You're limited a little bit of the Wolverines.
Both teams going to be in the bonus for the last 4:43.
Traeger just pulls through. The three-pointer now by Anderson is good. As Anderson hits another one. She is feeling it in her final home game at the Hive. As Sweary drives, kicks. Dykoff with it to the near side to Pavic. Hands it off Sweary, off a foot, comes back to her. Skunza is all over her. Sweary picks up her dribble, looking for help. It's Gravel. Gravel off the screen, works in the lane, drives, unable to get it to go. And Traeger comes up with the loose change, and she'll bring the ball up court. Now Kunza to Hansen. Over to Anderson. Inside it goes for Phillips. Turnaround jumper is good for Olivia Phillips now with 5 points. Yellow Jackets lead 40-13.
Well, and some much needed depth for the Yellow Jackets in the post play with Phillips coming back, and you can see how important that is.
And a 3-pointer answer by Jada Dykoff. Makes it 40-16. Anderson cutting through, drops it off. Nice feed, and a finish there by Phillips. Anderson leads the team in scoring, but also leads the team in dishes, averaging 5.6 assists a game for the Yellow Jackets. Picks up another nice one there. Spin, finish at the hoop there for Lily Parker.
Again, answers have been coming a little bit more frequently, but you got to get stops down here if you're the Wolverines.
And Drager is going to pick up the offensive foul. Make sure to stay tuned to our halftime show. We'll update you on the Section 8AA scoreboard as well as some other scores of interest from around the state. Get you set up for the second half. And much more.
Player control, so no free throws being shot. Again, you can see that defense just hounding whoever comes in the game.
Ball kicks it over to the near side now with it is Pavic. Bounce pass inside, and Anderson steps in the lane and steals that one. Anderson thought about a head fake. Drives, kick out to Pilgrim. The extra pass to Quinn Hansen. She hits the three. It went from a good to a great shot, and Hansen hit the wide open three to make it 45-18 here in this opening half. Any talk about a layoff or rust after an 8-day break for the Yellow Jackets has been wiped away. But Malik is short on the putback attempt. Contested pass. Gravel hits the three. As Peyton Gravel, a big three-pointer, makes it 45-21. Under 2 minutes ago on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Yeah, and it had to be a good couple days of practice for the Yellow Jackets. And they come out looking like they're trying to make a statement for everybody tonight.
Pilgrim the three as she gets in to the act from beyond the arc. The Yellow Jackets recently set that school record in three-pointers in a game. I believe the number was 19. They now put the pressure on the defensive side. All with it. Now a three. Pavic too strong. Rebound. Grabbed by Rosenthal. She drives the hoop and finishes. Yellow Jackets with 50 points in the first half. To the corner. Head fake there by Hall. Hall the floater, no good. She gets fouled inside.
Yeah, it's fun to watch this, Jason. It seems like whatever the Yellow Jackets want to do, it's happening right now. And those nights are fun nights. As the free throws long, and you can kind of say the opposite for the Wolverines. They've gotten some looks. They've had a couple open threes. They've gotten to the basket. It just hasn't gone for them. And I contribute that to the Yellow Jackets defense tonight. It's been really, really good.
Hall gets that one to go. The Yellow Jackets have hit 10 three-pointers in this first half. And you know they're going to probably look for one more. Rosenthal with it. Here's Pilgrim. She'll drive. Floater from the baseline, way too strong as it's grabbed by Ness. Ness getting pressured by Pilgrim. Poked away in a foul. That's going to put Ness to the line.
And again, it's one of those that you look at, you love the aggressive style. Probably not right there to put the Wolverines to the free throw line. We'll see how it pays out for them. But again, just situational stuff. Yellow Jackets now, though, can get the last shot if they want to. It'll be interesting to see. It's not in their DNA right now to take time off the clock. They may be looking for the first open shot.
With it to Rosenthal. They spread it around now. Hansen with it. To the corner, Nelson. Here's Anderson. Clock under 10. Hansen, the look for three. That's off the back iron. Long rebound. Grabbed by Malik. She'll heave. Just off the back iron. It's no good. And at the half, the Yellowjackets take a commanding 50-22 lead into the break. We'll be back. Halftime show. Here rolls on from the Hive.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1, or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Picture this, brand new floors that make your home feel brand new. At Interiors by Winkles in Perham, flooring isn't just what we do, it's all we do. For over 35 years, our family-owned showroom has helped homeowners find the perfect carpet, hardwood, vinyl, or tile. We handle it all. Design ideas, detailed estimates, and expert installation, so you can enjoy the results, not the stress. Interiors by Winkles, where flooring meets expertise. Visit interiorsbywinkles.com to start today.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 50-22. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and what's been an outstanding first half for the Yellow Jackets. They are led in scoring by Kai Anderson with 19 first half points.
Yeah, she's done everything that we talked about in the opener. Jason, she just leads so well, and tonight that shot is dynamic. It's not even really touching her fingertips hardly, and she's letting it go, and it's nothing but net. So great for her on no matter what her last game on this floor, but she's got a really good supporting cast helping her tonight as well. As the Yellow Jackets, their defense is leading to offense, and when that happens, they are really good.
Say it's her de facto senior night. She lost the actual senior night due to a cancellation of strong and severe weather that came in through that day. And now the Yellow Jackets, outstanding first half. You look at it for Wadena-Deer Creek, yeah, you're down what you're down. You've had some looks, you had some shots, just can't get them to go. And sometimes, though, on the other side, that's what happens in a lot of those nights. But when you run into a buzzsaw like the Yellow Jackets, sometimes just tip your cap as well, too, as that was an outstanding first half.
Well, you can't pinpoint that the Wolverines are doing anything wrong. They're just right now up against a team who's playing really confident and really well. The Wolverines, if you can look at one thing, it's finishing when you get to the rim. And I can think back to probably 4 or 5 shots where they had point blank. They were being defended, but for some reason they rushed the shot and it didn't go in. Well, you get those 10 points back, it's still a heavy lead for the Yellow Jackets, but at least now you're within a distance where you can start to do some of your stuff. Now you just got to pick it apart a couple minutes at a time and maybe even go possession by possession trying to win them and claw your way back into this.
Taking a look at the scores in Section 8AA, if you filled out a bracket, as they like to say, it's all chalk tonight. DGF leads Hawley 39-23 at the end of the first half. Monaga in a high-scoring affair over Pelican Rapids 16-11 at the half. And the Yellow Jackets lead this one 50-22. And then earlier today, the Frazee Hornets with a 77-68 victory over East Grand Forks. Winners will all meet on Tuesday night at Concordia.
Rewind that. Did you say Monaga was ahead or was Pelican?
Monaga by 5.
16-11. That's the opposite of the game we're calling right now. That must be a defensive battle going on there. So exciting, and I think it's going to pull some really good matchups for Concordia if this rolls out. We're going to see some really different styles. DGF, I got to see them in action in that last game against the Yellow Jackets. They looked really good. They're playing confident just like the Yellow Jackets. Frazee's been on a tear. There's a lot of good basketball being played right now in Section 8AA.
It's been a fun section the last few years, and some other scores tonight. I know a lot of people have their eyes on this game for different reasons than the outcome. Crosby Ironton over Aiken. Tori Orline and Madden Greenway both in the battle to become the state's all-time leading scorer. Right now, Tori Orline leads the way. Crosby Ironton knocks off Aiken 104-31. They will play Pequot Lakes at Superior High School on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. The other semifinal is going to be a game that a lot of people have their eyes on. Duluth Marshall taking on Proctor.
Yeah, and Proctor came to the Hive, and the Yellow Jackets really kind of had their way with them. But after that happened, they started to get on a roll again, and they played pretty good basketball.
And we talked about Madden Greenway and Providence Academy with under a minute to go in the first half. They lead 65-26 in their game. We'll take a break here, come back, get you set up for the second half. Yellow Jackets and the Wolverines up next on the 549 Media Network.
At River's Edge Cabinetry, we believe your home should be a true reflection of you. Our expert team combines custom design, quality craftsmanship, and 3D visualizations to bring your vision to life. From kitchens and bathrooms to family rooms and outdoor kitchens, we handle every detail. Experience a seamless remodeling process with personalized service and attention to detail that you can trust. River's Edge Cabinetry, custom design for your lifestyle. Visit us in Perham or online at riversedgecabinetry.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellowjackets lead 50-22 on the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines in the Section 8 8AA Quarterfinals here from the Hive on quarterfinals Saturday for a lot of the sections in A and AA. As we're all waiting for the clock to wind down. Patiently waiting.
Well, and we could talk a little bit, Jason. The Yellowjackets, I don't know how much better they could play. I mean, everything, they shot the ball well from three. Their defense was outstanding. They looked for each other. They had to have been led by assist. So if you're the Wolverines, I think you have that in your court going, I don't know how much better they can play. That being said, you've got to turn up your play now to match that. And so let's see what happens coming out at half. I would imagine we're going to see a few adjustments or maybe see some more post play.
One other area you might want to, might be the one area we've talked about, a few tough unforced turnovers. As the Yellowjackets with the opening possession turn it over. As Kennedy Ness will bring the ball back. With it to Malik. Floater off the glass is good. And a late foul. So the bucket counts, and Malik and the Wolverines come out with some energy and have a chance at a three-point play.
Well, and that's what we talked about. Chip away possession by possession if you're the Wolverines. For the Yellowjackets, you just got to stem off. We've got a big lead. Like that hinders so many teams coming out of the locker room. Stay positive, stay fired up as that free throw rims off.
Drager gets the board and now gets the basketball. Up to Anderson. Anderson with 19 first half points to lead the way. Now to Hemberger. To the near side, Drager looking inside. Dirty not there. Now Nelson. Now they go inside. Nice move, left hand, and rolls for the bucket for Lauren Dirty. Her first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, she did a nice job repositioning after she didn't get that first one. She reset up, and here's the turnover.
Now Dirty there underneath. Up and in. She's got 4 in a row. And just like that, a 2-0 run turns into a 4-2 run for the Yellowjackets, and momentum switches quickly back.
Well, when they make a shot, then they can put on that full court pressure. Just really no answer tonight so far for the Wolverines.
Inside now, Gravel turnaround short on the line drive shot. And the rebound is corralled by Sophie Nelson. Anderson inside, Dirty. She's going to go to work in the post. Shot no good. Rebound Malik. Nice work inside there by the Wolverines. Tough jumper for Dirty, and they get the board. So go inside and in on it for the Yellowjackets. It's tapped out of bounds as they're looking for Ness cutting through the lane.
I had to look if our crowd mic went off. It just got so quiet in the gym. I'm like, what just happened here? And I think everybody's settling in. Look for some fast-paced play maybe to bring this crowd back to life.
Parker with it. I actually thought the same thing as Malik takes the jumper and calls the bank and hits.
So again, better patient offense by the Wolverines. Nice adjustments at halftime.
Driving is Anderson, and she finishes with the layup. She's got 21. I'm going to say Malik and using and calling the bank, but now another turnover. Anderson spins. Nice move. Gets it to go. Kaya Anderson. What a drive and finish. And now another steal. And she's fouled.
and scoring in bunches, and just a really good possessions by the Yellow Jackets. Now Kai Anderson took a hard fall on that one, coming up a little bit, walking it off. Coach Super coming out to check on her.
Anderson appears to be okay, and we'll go for the free throw. Get set to go. The Horseman free throw line. Short on the second one. Rebound ends up in the hands of Anderson. Now to Hemberger. She has the open look. Buries it. Reagan Hemberger makes it 62-26. And Henderson gets her hand on it. Now a feed to Jurdy. Short on the shot. The put back good. It's all Yellow Jackets. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets 64. Wadena-Deer Creek 26.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years, insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
Welcome back to the Hive Yellow Jackets with the lead 64-26. Fastball near side, Malik corrals it. Gets cut off, goes to the near side, head fake now inside to Malik. Malik trying to back down Jurdy, nice move. Oh, she traveled. And that will lead to another turnover.
And unfortunately, that's been the story of the night for the Wolverines, as turnover plague has led to some really good baskets for the Yellow Jackets, and hats off to the Yellow Jackets. They're capitalizing.
14-4 run for the Yellow Jackets. 14-2 after that first bucket. Hemberger thought about it, passes it up, resets. Nice close there by Sweary. The Yellow Jackets will make wholesale changes at the next whistle. It'll be a 5-for-5 swap as Nelson spins. Looks for help, brings it outside. Hemberger. Nelson into the lane. Knifes through. Left hand good with the scoop. The Yellow Jackets by 40. Can get ready to pencil them in for a date with the Hornets. At Memorial Auditorium as Nelson almost gets a steal. Goes out of bounds.
Well, and that, I believe, is the second of the two semifinals, correct?
It is.
So you're going to get that crowd presence is going to be great at Concordia, and it should be fun if this one holds true. A lot of time to play yet with 14 minutes. But the way the Yellow Jackets are performing tonight, it is just, it's been fun to watch.
Could be a potential all-HOL final or semifinal. If the scores hold the way they do, they will need a comeback from one of them.
Well, not that big a comeback when it was 16-11 at half, but agreed. Nice drive.
And finish. That's Kennedy Ness. It's 25-17 now in favor of Monaga. That's an 8-point game. Inside to Pilgrim. Scoop no good. Rebound corralled, tapped around, and eventually grabbed by Rosenthal. Leads to a three from Hansen. Quinn Hansen with her second three-pointer. Yellow Jackets continuing to apply the pressure even with this second five on the floor. Surrey drives. With it now, Pavic. She will launch a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Phillips. Rosenthal with it. Over to Pilgrim. It comes to Hansen up top. Now to the left side here for Kunza. Drives in the lane, tries to drop it off for Phillips. It's turned over. Dykoff getting pressured by Pilgrim. Off the screen. Dykoff feeds the pass, stolen away. Kunza with it. Stops it for Hansen. A dribble and a pass to Rosenthal. She'll go in the lane. Knife through. Shot blocked by Dykoff. DGF and Hawley. It's now 46-34 in the second half. Again, Monaga leading 25-17 on Pelican Rapids' last update that we have on that one. Pilgrim drive shot was potentially blocked as she fights through, gets it to go, and draws a foul. Claire Pilgrim with 9 points on the night. The foul was on Lily Parker. Free throw, no good. Rebound tapped around, grabbed by the Yellowjackets. Kunza the three, and she hits. 13 total three-pointers on the night for the Yellowjackets. They lead 74-28.
And still 12 minutes to go, so there's a lot of offense to be ran yet. Again, the Wolverines moving the ball around the perimeter, poked away again.
Pilgrim driving and finishing. The seventh grader with 11 for the Yellowjackets. Timeout called by Wadena-Deer Creek. We'll be back.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC. At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Welcome back to Hive as we come back to live action. Malik drives and she's fouled. So with that, she'll go to the Horseman free throw line. As picking up the foul will be on Olivia Phillips. Free throw is good. Kai Anderson getting a nice round of applause as she checks out. A nice standing ovation for Kai Anderson. Rosenthal with it, now to the near side, Kunza. Pilgrim with it. Kunza knifes through, she's fouled and will shoot two. Fouls on Malik. Free throw offline. Again, Yellow Jackets, they're able to hold this lead. Will take on the Frazee Hornets on Tuesday night. That one is no good. But the Yellow Jackets another board. Pilgrim with it, drives through traffic and finishes again. Claire Pilgrim now with 13 points on the night as the Yellow Jackets lead 78-30.
Yeah, again, you can see tonight, it doesn't matter which five are on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. They have turned up this defense to another level than what we've seen.
Willie Parker gets that to go, and Lance, we touched on in a couple of broadcasts prior that would there be any rust, but the one thing about defense is there's no days off with that.
Well, they're taking control of everything that they can control. They're rebounding, getting loose balls, playing defense, and now the shots falling too. It's led hand in hand to the Yellow Jackets just having one great opening night here for them, even though it's in the second round.
Wholesale changes again for the Yellow Jackets. Nice standing ovation, or partial standing ovation. The announcement by Trevor Seaman that we were wondering about is led to that standing ovation. It was the final sub out for Kai Anderson at the Hive.
Yeah, and it's been a great run, a lot to go yet, hopefully for her and these Yellow Jackets, but she has definitely stamped out her legacy as one of the greats that's donned the Yellow Jacket uniform.
Nice drive and finish there by Lily Parker. We will try to get her for a post-game interview tonight, as she is our Steve Sanitation player of the game, is driving and finishing there was Hadley Phillips. We'll have that in our KLN Family Brands post-game show. Floater there, no good. Rebound grabbed by Peyton Christensen. Once we go under 9 minutes to go, then it'll be running time. As it goes up top and around the perimeter. Peyton Christensen trying the three, it's no good. And on the other side of things, the Wolverines will graduate 5 seniors that have played a big role throughout in their career as well. They end up picking up a postseason win. And the ball goes to the near side.
Well, a 19-win season is nothing. Obviously, you'd want 20, but they have had a great season again, led by a really good coaching staff, and they'll be around. You can see the younger athletes they're bringing out. They've got what it takes now. They'll be coming back.
Christensen with it. Now Phillips drives, spins, nice move, floater, but the move was so good she traveled. With 8:30 to go and the clock continuing to run. Now into the game for the Yellow Jackets is Bella Schultz. So the Yellow Jackets able to get everyone on the roster, on their playoff rosters, into the game here tonight.
Yeah, and that move was good. I didn't even watch feet. I was watching her faking and didn't see the movement. Here's what the Yellow Jackets have done all night. Get their hand on the ball and then go fight for that loose ball, and it continues on here with under 8 minutes to go now.
That Monaga Pelican Rapids game, it's 36-27 now. Monaga leading Pelican Rapids. Driving here, Tacey Carlson, the floater is good. Typing up a box score tonight, you might get cramps in your fingers with all the names that are in it for the Yellow Jackets. Nice feed down low, floater is up and good for Lily Parker. She has a nice night, has 10 points for the Wolverines. But it's been all Yellow Jackets here tonight at the Hive. They came in on a mission and accomplished step one of that.
Yeah, they played great from the opening tap all the way through here.
Carlson's three-pointer, no good. Crashing the boards hard, unable to get the rebound was Bryn Freeland. Here's Pavic with it. Off the screen, thought about it. Over to Sweary, she'll drive. Now with it is Ness. Kick out three on its way. Pavic off the iron, no good. Olivia Reed the rebound. Hadley Phillips bringing it up court now to Freeland. Now comes near side. Schultz fires. She hits. Bella Schultz makes it 85-36.
Yeah, and it's the numbers changed on the uniform, but the way they're playing is staying exactly the same, which is what you want if you're the coaching staff of the Yellow Jackets, is for these ladies to come and play hard. And what an opportunity right now for Coach Super to get these ladies on the floor in a playoff atmosphere. It only bodes well for your team.
Pavic drives, floater, no good. Schultz the rebound. Would have thought by now that Super may have sat down, but he's been on his feet all day long today as that shot is blocked. Nice job by Gravel on the block. Back the other way, Parker gets the layup.
And again, he continues to coach and that's what you want to see. And it's good to see a smile crack. Not that he doesn't show his emotions, because he does, but it's fun to see him enjoy some time with these ladies that are out on the floor, and also have a few moments as they sub in and out. And it's how he's built this program, that's for sure.
That ball gets tapped out of bounds. Sydney Peddle also now in the game. Now I can apologize. I think everyone on the roster has been in. I apologize for that earlier, but with the basketball, Malik. That's impressive feat in a playoff game with 5 minutes to go to be able to spread that out for everyone on the floor.
Well, and they continue to play defense, even though it's not full court anymore. They continue to stay in that half-court defense, just active hands, active feet, making it really tough on the Wolverines. And you almost get that sense that this group plays against that starting group a lot. They don't want to let them down. They're doing the same things they do on the floor.
Driving Malik, floater no good. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. Well, we've talked about it a lot this year, just looking on the sidelines, watching how they all support each other, top to bottom.
They are. They're really supportive of each other, and I agree with you, Jason. I think that's that cohesiveness and that caring about one another. When you get onto the floor, it just makes everything you do less about you, and you can see that the Jackets, every time someone scores, the whole bench rises up, and it's been fun to watch them as play tonight and support each other that way.
Free throw no good for Malik. The Wolverines make wholesale changes as well. They're starting five for the most part. Nice ovation from their fans. Schultz takes a shot. That's offline. Rebound grabbed by Violet Petrowski. Here's Malik with it. In the lane. Kick out to the near side. Off the hands and out of bounds. Ava Hall will come in. Now Tori Malik gets a round of applause as she checks out. Freeland back in. Just pressure on everything tonight. No matter who's on the floor, and a foul is going to be on the Wolverines, on Ava Hall. Carlson, the scoop shot is good. Daisy Carlson just fights through and puts that up and in. 87-39 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Kick out to the near side, head fake there by Hall. Works her way, turnaround jumper is good. Nice shot there by Ava Hall. And now a travel leads to a turnover. Clock will continue to run.
Well, and hopefully in our post-game show we'll be close enough. We're ending with a lot of things going on, but be able to set up the bracket for you, let you know what's coming first and second at Concordia on Tuesday night. And I'm looking for some really good competition on the big floor.
Floater in the lane is good, and a foul. Nice drive and finish at the hoop for Callie Roeder.
Wolverines, number 2, Callie Roeder.
Free throw, good for Roeder. Final minute of play.
Yellow Jackets swing the ball, running the same offense, get to the lane.
And Hadley Phillips is there to finish to make it 89-44. Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands postgame show coming up. An extended version tonight as we'll try to keep you up to date and hope to be joined by our Safe Sanitation player of the game, senior Kaya Anderson, in her final game at the Hive. She finished the night with 24 points as they drive to the Wolverines in a travel, which will turn the shot clock off, and I believe they'll just have them inbound it, and that will do it for this one. The Yellow Jackets are moving on with an 89-44 victory over the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines, and they receive a nice ovation. In fact, both teams do receive a great ovation here in the Hive as the Section 8AA Quarterfinals wraps up. Our KLN Family Brands postgame show is next.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1, or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Welcome back to the Kalen Family Brands postgame show. The Perham Yellowjackets pick up an 89-44 victory tonight over the Wadena-Deer Creek Wolverines. They're leading the way for the Yellowjackets was Kaya Anderson. She finishes with 24 points. One of 11 players in the contest to score points for the Yellowjackets tonight, Lance.
Yeah, that's crazy in a section quarterfinal game to get yourself to that point. It just hats off to Coach Super, his staff, and the ladies. They came out from the first 2 minutes. You could just see every loose ball was theirs. They just turned up that defensive intensity, and they are their best when they're making shots, because then they can turn around and put that full court pressure on. And the Wolverines just didn't have an answer tonight for that pressure, and it led to a lot of easy baskets. I shouldn't say easy, a lot of open shots for the Yellowjackets tonight, and they connected.
Claire Pilgrim, the other Yellowjacket in double figures tonight, the 7th grader, finishes with 13 points, and a strong performance for her, and a strong performance for everyone off that Yellowjacket bench tonight. They really spread the ball out, and I thought, Lance, it started right away on the defensive end, putting the pressure on, and then hitting the threes that got them out, and that just stretched that lead out even more.
Yeah, and then they came out of halftime. If it wasn't bad enough that you're shooting probably 70% from the three-point line, all of a sudden they start going to low post presence and Jurdy. Now she goes one-on-one and scores a bunch of points in the paint, which now opens up the rest of the floor again. So, again, the strings that were being pulled by Coach Super tonight, every one of them worked. And that's what you have to now carry over to Tuesday night, is that same confidence, play that same style. It'll be interesting when the floor is bigger. You've got more area, less chances to trap, so to speak, if the opponent can spread the floor. If not, Yellowjackets may continue to do what they've just done tonight.
We intend on bringing that game to you on Tuesday night from Concordia on the 549 Media Network. We'll get that link live as soon as we possibly can for Tuesday night, as the Yellowjackets will take on the Frazee Hornets. We'll be joined momentarily, I believe, in our postgame show by senior Kaya Anderson. I know they're celebrating and wrapping a few things up in the locker room. Hopefully she's able to come out and have a quick word with us on our postgame show, but we're going to try to keep you here throughout this break, just not for that. It's senior night. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to greet her, but also just to keep track on the brackets and get you up to date on what could happen on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and it's kind of staying. I see it went final now. I thought it went final, and then my phone moved on. Monaga 44, Pelican Rapids 30, final. So, again, boy, that's impressive with what Pelican Rapids has to offer offensively. If you can hold them to 30 points, I know it was at Monaga's home place, but probably puts them in stamping their names in that they're for real if you can hold a really good coach team to 30 points in the playoffs.
28 straight for Monaga with that victory. We'll take a break. Post-game show will roll on live from the Hive.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1, or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer, every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you want someone local and experienced. EOT Insurance Agency has been serving the community for over 40 years, insuring home, auto, farms, businesses, and all your recreational toys. As an independent agency, we don't work for just one company, we work for you. EOT Insurance Agency, local, experienced, and always on your side.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. Our KLN Family Brands postgame show rolls on. We're now joined by our Steve Sanitation's player of the game, Kaya Anderson. And Kaya, outstanding night tonight for yourself as well as your Yellow Jacket teammates in picking up a big victory tonight over Wadena-Deer Creek. First, overall, your thoughts on the contest tonight?
Oh, it was just such a fun night. So much energy. Playoff atmosphere is a different vibe. It's a different type of energy, and I'm just so proud of our team. We came out and on a night where we can get super overwhelmed with emotions and first playoff game. I thought we did a really good job controlling what we know, what we can control, and what our focuses were.
You guys had a bit of a break between games, but you came out tonight. One thing we talked about in the broadcast is one thing that doesn't stop is defense, and that really set the tone in the pregame or in the first half. What are your thoughts on that end of the floor?
Well, the thing is, if you get a bunch of stops and you keep stopping teams, you're bound to kind of win the game. No matter what happens on the offensive end, if you just keep getting stops, that's what's most important. And I think our team knows that, and that's been a really big focus on this year for us.
And I know the last thing you want to do tonight is talk about yourself, but you're going to have to for a minute or two here. You're shooting tonight, and there was no hesitation. There was no even second thought. And then as soon as they ran at you, you looked like you had a plan of getting to the lane and stopping and planting and shooting. Was that just game flow? Was that did you know from warm-ups? When did you sense that this was going to be one of those nights where you just weren't going to miss?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to my teammates who swing the ball, great passes, all of that. But I would say the biggest part is not really thinking about it too much. I mean, if you hesitate, if you think about it, the flow of the game just isn't going to be there. So I would say I just try to think about letting the game come to me, going out there, just trying to feel out the game flow, and I'll let it come.
Yeah, it was just awesome tonight. My last question, and I'll turn it back over to Jason. getting ready to play at Concordia. Gotta be a childhood dream. I know even as old as I am, I never got that chance to play there. Your childhood dream, or is it part of it, one of them? What are some things that motivate you to come out tonight, play the way you did as a team? What's your next motivation? What things are you looking for to lead you guys to that next goal that you might have set?
Well, I mean, playing at Concordia before, it definitely is a different type of spotlight. It's fun to be under those lights and that in that atmosphere. I would just...
Does the size of the gym floor make any difference to you? Do you notice any difference when you're there?
No, not really.
How about the big gaps on each end?
Yes,
shooting?
that does a little bit, but it's just like, it's so fun. I love playing at Concordia with the fun atmosphere and that much energy. Honestly, though, I would just like to say, like, I'm just excited to go play with my teammates. I don't really care where it's at.
Couple more before we finish up the broadcast. You hear the PA announcer checking out for the final time here at the Hive. What was kind of the emotions going through that for you?
Oh, I'm just so grateful. I'm so filled with gratitude. I mean, I can just thank God over and over again for these girls. And the Hive is such a fun place to be. So many memories. Played so many games here, and it's a really a cool place. It's a cool house, and I'm grateful to have it and get to call it our home court. But I would just, today I was thinking about it, and I was just thinking about how much more important it is who the people you're playing with than where you're playing. And I'm just so thankful, and I just thank God that I have these girls, and I get to just go out and play and have fun with my best friends.
Well, perfect, Kaya. Thank you very much for stopping by. Good luck on Tuesday night against Frazee, and yeah, best of luck against the Hornets.
Thank you.
That is Yellow Jacket Kaya Anderson right here on our Steve Sanitation's Player of the Game and your KLN Friendly Brands postgame show.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive for the KLN Family Brands postgame show as we thank you for tuning in tonight. Your brackets are now complete in Section 8AA, and it was all chalk across the board. All the high seeds that were favored advanced.
Yeah, and it's gonna bring up some great matchups. I haven't personally seen Monaga yet. I'm waiting to see. Like I said, totally tip of the cap to them holding Pelican Rapids, a really good offensive team, to 30 points at their place. It's going to be interesting how, I know, looking at their roster, who's going to match up with Garrett. We could talk about all this. That'll be to come, but man, there could be some really good play. And then the nightcap of the rematch of the Hornets and the Yellowjackets, and that always is fun no matter what gym that's played in. So it's going to be a really fun night of basketball at Concordia College on Tuesday.
Traffic on Highway 10 heading west will be heavy, looking to get seats in Memorial Auditorium. It's going to be a packed house and a fun atmosphere.
It always is, and it always is that tournament time. A, you never know what the weather's going to do, and B, there's always seems like there's something crazy that happens, from buzzer beaters to you name it there. So I'm excited to be a part of it. I can't wait for Tuesday night to happen and to be and to bring it to those of you who can't make it. We'll be excited to join you in your living room and talk about this game, because if the Yellowjackets play the way they did tonight, Jason, they're going to be tough to beat no matter who is the opponent on the other side. They just played so well together and played so well defensively that it led to great offense for them. So congratulations to Coach Super on the win tonight and his staff. And what a game. Wow, they played well.
An outstanding performance top to bottom. We'll take one last timeout, come back. We'll have the final totals for tonight's game and then get you set up one more time for Tuesday night. Here live from the Hive on our KLN Family Brands post-game show as it rolls on here from Perham, Minnesota.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
You have big ideas, and we know your local business is the backbone of our community. Your next big idea deserves local support from friends and neighbors. United Community Bank is here to support and grow local ideas with local businesses. Let's build something together this year and thrive in 2026. Big ideas deserve local lenders, and when you bank locally, community is the whole point. United Community Bank, your local business community bank. DENT, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC 421829.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
Welcome back to the Hive as our KLN Family Brands post-game show wraps up. The Yellowjackets pick up an 89-44 victory and earn a trip to Concordia Moorhead and Memorial Auditorium as they'll take on the Frazee Hornets in our series deciding contest for all the marbles. The teams split at each other's place, and now on Tuesday night they'll try to determine the winner of the series in the Battle of the Bees at Concordia Moorhead.
Yeah, and I'm going to just rewind what you said. The Yellow Jackets earned it tonight. And that's going to be about my last comment is that's the best thing that you could say is they earned it tonight. They were on the floor getting every loose ball, rebounding. They played so well together. Kaya Anderson, they're kind of their captain of their ship, said it so. They just love playing together, and it shows. And that's what has to continue on Tuesday night for them to continue on.
The first game will be DGF and Monaga, and then the final game will be at 7:45. It's the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets. Catch all the action from Concordia on the 549 Media Network. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. The Yellow Jackets are moving on as they pick up an 89-44 victory. We hope you have a good rest of your night.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.